I would rather spray tan my butthole than get it waxed.
Smoking pot, riding a horse. It sounds fun.
It sounds fine. It sounds scary as heck to me, but yeah, it could be fun. Saddle or not, I've never been on a horse. I only ride horses side saddle anyways. M. Night. Knock it off.
That's going to be a shit.
You stop it right now. You stop it.
You stop.
You go to your room, M. Night Shyamalan. You go to your
Think
room.
about what you've done.
That's a bad M. Night. That's a bad M. Night.
Hello and welcome to Nation of Conversation. I'm your host, Ryan. It's episode number 368. I'm here with Born Naughty, Bill Cashin. Oh my, you turned way down. Say that again.
Oh, no, it's past.
And I'm here with the Bing Bong Boy. It's Wally Foley.
I am alive and I'm here.
And you're also turned down. Wow. What's up,
All right,
fellas?
take it from the top.
Yeah, let's start again. No.
And we're back.
It's top stories of the week. We got Royal Rumble picks.
Oh, yeah.
We've got
Shit.
Heels episode, whatever that was.
Yep.
What Heels
6.
episode was it? 6?
Yeah.
It was 6.
Sure.
Heels.
Pretty sure I wrote down what episode it was.
We got a lot going on here. But top story was Jon Moxley returned this past Wednesday on Dynamite. Talking shit to people in the crowd.
Swearing at him.
Looking thin. Looking thin, lean and mean. Swearing on TBS. You ever heard an F-bomb on TBS?
Not that I recall.
You're a TBS
I've been out
aficionado?
of the TBS game for a lot of years now.
Okay.
But no, I don't remember. I remember late night they get away with some stuff a little bit on Conan.
Some raciness.
But I don't remember F-bombs.
No
F-bombs for sure, no.
Yeah.
Somebody yelled at him from the crowd, like, get this alcoholic asshole out of here. Which is very inappropriate.
Sure is.
And
I remember watching Blue Streak or...
Yes.
those movies.
That's a TBS movie.
Yeah, and I watched them on TBS, and so I asked for them on DVD. And when I got them, I started watching them, and I was young, and my mom's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Sorry, I did not realize there was swearing in this movie."
I didn't realize how vulgar this was. Well, he's back, and he's already setting up a program with Dan O'Brien, so that'll be fun.
That should be good.
Excited to see that.
I did like their little sort of interaction.
Hit a little
And then
bump in.
Did you see the little video everybody's been posting of them in WWE?
Yes.
He was the Mountie.
Yes, he's dressed up as the Mountie. Yeah, that was very silly. That was ahead of this weekend's GCW Hammerstein Ballroom Show, which the Ghost watched.
Unfortunately, I missed it.
I watched 3 matches. I watched Moxley versus Homicide for the main event.
Homicide.
Yep, Homicide from LAX on Impact and Ring of Honor. He was a former Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion.
Definitely a name I know, but I can't picture him.
Yep, big New York City guy. Saw that match. And Mox looked good in that match. I saw Matt Cardona versus Joey Janela with a million run-ins,
Sounds
which
terrible.
I enjoyed, but the Ghost did not.
The Ghost did not like that.
Interference from Virgil.
Sure.
It was a very funny, like, in the middle of the match. I thought it was funny. In the middle of the match, Smart Mark Sterling came out, who's the lawyer for MJF, but also the manager for Jade Cargill and manager for Matt Cardona sometimes. And he came out with a neck brace on, and he goes, "You know what? Somebody's been in your corner for your whole career, and I've got him here tonight. He's going to help you win. Come out, Vincent!" And it was Virgil.
Nice.
And then Marco Stutt interfered in this match. Came in.
He's about to get released, right?
Yeah, Swoggle was interfering in the match, and
Obviously.
then Marco Stutt faced off with him.
Nice.
So that was
Sure,
funny.
of course.
And then
He wasn't much taller, was he?
not much.
Yeah.
Not much. And then Brian Myers showed up, who was Kurt Hawkins. in
okay.
WWF.
Yeah.
He showed up to help
Cardona.
win, and then X-Pac, of all people, came out to
Naturally.
beat them up and chase them off and help Joey get to his feet. So I'm assuming that X-Pac and Joey Janela are going to team
It'll be a
against them
tag
at
team.
some time.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun. I'm excited for that. So Mike hated it, but I thought it was fun. That was funny. And the other one I watched because I had to was Jeff Jarrett versus Effy.
Oh yeah. Was it as offensive as I imagine it was?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was Effy doing things to Jeff Jarrett and Jeff Jarrett being annoyed,
Yep.
not happy about it.
Yep.
Like they were doing like top tackle drop downs and stuff, and Effy went down to do the drop down part, and they just looked right at Jeff Jarrett's crotch and started talking trash to Jeff Jarrett's crotch, and Jeff backed off and went to the referee and was like, whoa. And then there were many other things like that.
Yeah. Was he just playing a part, or was it like cringy Jeff?
He had agreed to the match, so he must see some value in Effy. I don't know. He wouldn't have agreed to the match.
But it didn't seem like Effy was for real annoyed with him or anything.
Effy wasn't. I don't think.
Okay.
Effy was doing his Effy thing.
Yeah.
But there was some other stuff. There was probably better matches than the three that I saw. But they had their Hammerstein Ballroom show, and it was really...
And it was sold out, right?
Yeah, it looked good. Looked nice. Speaking of Marco Stunt, you talked about it. AEW departures are starting to happen.
Which these are more just their contracts up and they're not
Yeah.
getting renewed.
Right. We've decided to not bring these people back.
Which I also read at one point that they're just not going to say anything. They're not going to future endeavor them or whatever.
Yeah, no.
Which, please, Tony Khan, don't say things.
Yeah, just stop saying things. Which is funny because I thought for the longest time, like, when his interviews are actually fun, and he says stuff that's like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I want to hear his interviews.
Yeah.
And then the shit talking and all that stuff, like,
Right.
it gets old.
I
I understand why people don't like that. But also, if you were in charge of something and people were constantly attacking you, you'd probably get pissed off and say things too.
But don't attack people as you're not renewing their contract.
Yeah, oh, right. Well, that was horrible. I mean, that's just a no-brainer, terrible move.
Right.
But, yeah, and I think because of that, Leo Rush is gone. I think Leo Rush
He's
was
one
like,
of the
no,
most-
I don't want to work here anymore because...
Which also I could see them being like, that's fine.
And, yeah, it just...
We don't want to pay you anymore either, so.
It's just a mutual, like, okay, we're done.
Yeah.
Peter Avalon, Pretty Peter, is gone, I believe.
I saw he was gone, then I saw he was still there, which that one person thought that a lot of guys are going to get released for their contracts, but still potentially would make, like, per appearance. Like,
Maybe.
Like,
Maybe
Peter
he'll
Avalon will
have
still show up for, like, a week here and there. He won't really be an employee, but he'll be back to
Right.
an independent contractor. That works with AEW.
I could see that. Well, he's gone. We assume Brian Cage is gone.
Yep.
I mean, it would only make sense that I haven't used him.
Right.
And he's saying online, like, why aren't you using me and stuff?
Yeah.
So
I'm waiting for Janela to be one of them, too.
he's got to be. That was a thing Cardona said before the match. He's like, I'm going to make you famous because you're about to be fired by Tony Khan anyway. Which is funny. Yeah, so we're going to get more Marco Stunt. Sounds like he's gone.
Oh, yeah. He hasn't been, like, hanging out with his...
No, he hasn't been with Jurassic. That's kind of a bummer to me.
Yeah.
Because I enjoyed his partnership with them.
Yeah, the three of them seemed fun.
Yeah,
together.
they were
You got
fun.
the giant, and you got the small guy, and you got the actual good wrestler.
I
so.
totally get why you wouldn't maybe bring back Marco Stunt at this point. Do you really need to use him?
No.
Where are you going to use him? I get it, but it's a bummer. Even Joey's a little bit of a bummer for me because I thought, he brings a little bit of that street cred that they had at the beginning.
Yeah. He was one of the first guys.
Yeah, one of their first guys. So it is a little bit of a bummer if he's gone. But you never know. Other big news of the week was Gunther. Gunther. They changed Walter's name to Gunther.
It's so bad.
Which he was supposed to be, what, Gunther Stark or something?
Yeah.
Who is an actual Nazi
Which somebody Googled. Like, I did a
officer or
quick...
something.
Yeah, he was a Nazi U-boat captain or
Yeah.
something like that.
Bad guy.
So then they abandoned that, and now they're just going with Gunther.
By itself.
Which, I know that they do this with names, but the reason this makes no sense is because he has been Walter
right.
for them for years.
Yeah.
He has been your UK champion for years.
Yeah.
He appeared in, I think, the Royal Rumble or Survivor Series or one of those
Yeah.
as Walter.
Yes. He's been around as Walter in many circumstances.
And now he's Gunther
for no reason.
for no reason.
It's not like he's going to the main roster either.
Yeah.
He's still in NXT, but now and he started the match as Walter and ended the match as Gunther. He came out as Walter, and it was like, here comes Walter.
Yeah.
Then rest of the match. And they're
winner
like,
of this
now
match
he
is
is Gunther. Like, wait, what? Yeah,
stupid.
it's so dumb. And, like, it doesn't do anything. Like, what does it do? Unless they're really going to do something with him and, like, move him to the main roster and do, like, some new character or something, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. All right, it's time for the Royal Rumble. Is this the one and only thing that WWE hasn't completely killed dead
Yeah.
for you?
We'll find out because there's a real chance I don't watch it for the first time.
In years.
Many
You've seen
years.
every Royal Rumble.
I've seen every Royal Rumble, including the greatest Royal Rumble or whatever that.
Oh, right.
Piece of
That
garbage
counts.
was.
That counts. Actually, that was fun because we had a good time watching that,
did.
I believe.
We did have a fun time watching
We had
that.
a fun time
We
watching
did-
that.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's like literally the only thing they've gotten right most of the time. I mean, they've gotten winners wrong, like Roman Reigns, but like the match
Yeah.
and like excitement around it, I'm still excited for it. It's
Yeah.
like the
when
one.
I
still
know
thing-
this is now years ago, but like when AJ
Sure,
Styles showed up, it was
right.
huge.
That was good. There's been a lot of good things with the Rumble, and like Edge winning the Rumble, fine.
That was dumb.
I didn't hate it.
I hated it.
You hated it. I didn't hate it.
To win it, yeah, it was probably a poor choice to make him win it.
Well,
Yeah, it was. It was a
All
very
right.
poor choice.
I don't think they've completely killed it. Maybe they made some mistakes, but I don't think they've. This gimmick
see.
still works.
We'll see if I watch it this year or not.
It's this weekend, so every year when we do the Royal Rumble, we do our prop bets, and you can correct me if I'm missing one here. I might be missing one. I also have the odds too of who might win.
All right. I'm looking now. There's 22 announced participants for the men's Rumble.
Okay.
It looks like 21 for the women. So there will, I'm sure, be more announced today and or Friday, but that's a pretty good amount of people
That's a lot.
to know ahead of time.
That's a lot.
I
Okay.
got some questions on some of these entrants, but
All right. So, prop bet. We'll start with the prop bets, or you want to give us winners first?
we'll start with
Prop bets, yeah.
Okay, prop bets. Who will be entering the Rumble 2? I assume we're gonna know who number 1 is.
Where can we find a list of people who are?
There's a website
Yeah.
called Wikipedia. If you search on there for Royal Rumble 2022, and then you click matches,
Rumble 20.
It says who's announced,
Two.
but that doesn't necessarily always mean that those people actually show up,
Are you
right?
sure it's
True.
pronounced Wikipedia? It kind of looks like Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
why?
Wikipedia.
I don't know. I don't speak computer.
I don't speak computer.
Got a couple questions here, just on the men's side.
Give us your questions.
Question 1:
What?
What is Madcap Moss?
That is Riddick Moss.
What, Madcap?
That's his new name.
Why?
I don't know. He hangs out with Happy Corbin
Question 2: Why is King Baron Corbin Happy Corbin?
because he's happy now. He was depressed before, and now he's happy.
Is he still a bad guy?
Yeah, he's still bad, but he's happy.
Okay,
He's happy
I
about
hate
it.
both of those.
He's happy about it.
Do you have a question 3? Because I have a question.
Go ahead.
Okay. Johnny Knoxville?
You didn't know this?
No.
Yep. Johnny
There's a new
Knoxville.
Jackass movie coming out, so
I
guess
knew
who-
that, but
No?
oh,
Yep,
And who
Johnny's
did he
going to
start
be
a
in
feud
there.
with? Sami Zayn?
of course,
Sammy.
Sammy.
I think he was beating up Sammy, maybe.
Definitely Sammy, because
Poor-
Sammy came out in a shopping cart.
Yeah.
Poor Sami Zayn.
All right, who's entering this sucker second?
I'm going to venture a guess. Because his father won it from number 2, they're going to put Dominic Mysterio in that spot.
Wow, it's interesting you said that, because I was thinking what would be interesting, but they won't do it, would be Ray and Dominic are 1 and 2.
Oh, that would be interesting.
And they have to have a little bit of a showcase.
Yeah, a little 90-second showcase.
Yeah, a little. They're not going to toss each other, but they're gonna
that
go for it a little bit. That would be
won't
too.
happen.
that would be a smart booking maneuver.
That would be too fun.
That will not happen.
It's not going to happen.
No. Wait, did you guys pick?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I did. I picked
Bill
Dominic
picked
Mysterio.
Dominic.
Okay. I feel like you need to go with somebody a little. Well, depends on who. Do we know number 1?
No, not
Not
yet.
yet.
I don't believe so.
Because
They usually announce number 1,
and that's
or have
usually
some kind of
somebody
match for it or
somebody pretty
something.
good. Like
Yeah, it's
that's
always
usually-
an important person. That's number 1.
So number
usually.
2 is usually somebody who's like, oh, he's probably not
either
gonna
has like a feud with that person, or
gonna go far.
or maybe goes a long way but doesn't win.
I
Depends.
think
What? Sorry.
give me some. I don't know. Give me Austin Theory. I don't care.
Wow.
Austin Theory.
I like how those are my. I said Dominic in my head, and then I said Austin Theory. So now I got to figure out what the hell I'm going to do here. Give me
Big Otis to stay in there for 60 minutes.
Big Kevin Owens will be 1. Sami Zayn will be 2.
Oh.
And we'll have that.
Are they currently feuding at all?
No, but here you go. Enjoy this.
Yeah.
Enjoy these guys.
That would be enjoyable.
You lapsed fans. Okay. That brings us to. We'll do the women's after this.
Okay.
Who's going to be 29th entrant to the Royal Rumble? Because we almost always know who 30 is.
I will say that this one is whatever Happy Corbin means.
Okay.
Oh, probably it's Omos actually, but I'll stick with Happy Corbin.
I don't know who Omos is.
He was the big guy.
He's a giant guy that
7-foot guy.
was friends with AJ Styles.
But
Maybe
they're
still
not,
is. I don't know.
They're not anymore,
No.
I don't think.
I think he's a basketball player turned wrestler, so he's super talented, as I'm sure.
Can I take Austin Theory as well?
You could. You could.
No, we're gonna go with. Give me a Damien Priest.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sure.
Give me Big E. 29.
Oh, that's a good.
Okay.
29
And
Big
people
E.
think like, oh, maybe he'll win his shot
Yeah,
back, and then he
right.
won't.
And then he won't. All right. Give me 2 surprise entrants that are not on this list.
Would Kenny Omega actually be a surprise, or are we expecting that?
I don't think that's happening. That would be a surprise to me.
Oh, okay. I don't actually think he's going to.
That would be a surprise to me.
Let's see.
Give me
Let's
2
see.
surprises.
Surprise entrance.
Could be anybody. You know what? I'll give me one. I'll give you one. X-Pac. He just showed up on GCW. He's looking good.
Okay.
Give me X-Pac as one. Let me think. There's going to be some person who was released or something like that in the men. One of those men, like the Mickey James person. Somebody who got released is just going to come and do the Rumble and disappear again. Give me Heath Slater.
Is Brian Cage's contract up yet? Do we know?
We don't know for sure. Give me Slater.
If he's been released, I will say. So I'll say Brian Cage is one.
Okay.
And then I need like a Hall of Fame.
You're not going to say like Cody Rhodes?
Oh, maybe.
Cody?
No, I don't think so.
Richard Flair, maybe?
Flair?
No, I don't think so.
Who?
Ric Flair?
Oh,
His real name?
Dick Blood, we were talking about.
Dick
that.
Blood?
Right,
You think
Dick
Dick
Blood.
Blood will come? Regal?
what a terrible name.
Regal. That'd be something.
Trips? Triple H? He gets eliminated?
Would that be a surprise?
If he showed up? Triple H?
Would that be a surprise?
I think it would be. You
I'll
want to
take
use him?
Triple H.
Okay. I don't think he's ever going to wrestle again or do anything ever again. He's
I
going
think
to
Vince
rot.
is saying, you're not running NXT anymore. You're going to work.
He got to work, goddammit. Get out there. But I have a heart condition. Get out there.
I kind of want to say Samoa Joe, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, my God.
Would
That'd be funny.
Shane McMahon be a surprise?
I guess, because he's technically not been around for the last year and a half.
That seems like a surprise. I would say yes.
Sure, why not? Okay, do you have your 2 surprises? No, you have
Oh,
your...
wait. What? I thought you had like 4 now.
I did.
He has
what
like
are you
4.
Say Brian Cage
Okay.
and Triple H.
Yeah, okay. We already established that.
We did.
I'm gonna say Walter.
You mean Gunther?
Sorry. Yes, Gunther.
Are you upset that he doesn't have your name anymore?
I am. How dare they?
How dare you?
Our name is much better than Gunther.
Our name. Our name together.
And give me, I don't know. Give me Cena.
Maybe Steve-O shows up.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Steve-O and Knoxville in the same thing?
Starts a rivalry.
No,
knocks
no.
Knoxville out.
What was? Who's the guy in the previews where the bear with the bear? They drizzle honey on him and like they strap him into a
Dave
chair.
England?
Not Dave England, the other one.
Oh, the other one that gets beat up?
Yeah, the other one who gets beat up a lot.
Yeah.
The one who put the car on his butt.
Yeah, I want him actually. I don't want Cena. I want that guy.
Oh my god.
I don't know his name, but that guy.
They'll throw him into the 5th row.
Exactly.
Almost
And the
come as
5th
far
row
as
will
you
be
can reach.
the 5th row will be just populated by snakes, not actual fans.
Yeah.
Snakes on fire.
He's not announced here, but Kofi Kingston wouldn't be a surprise, right?
He's on the list.
Oh, he is?
I believe he's on the list.
He's not. Oh yeah, he is.
I believe he's
Yeah.
on there.
Oh, he is.
He's
You're
right
right.
above
Okay.
Kevin
He's
Owens.
I
on
was gonna
there.
say he's definitely gonna be, but I don't think that would count.
Near your guys, Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin.
All right, longest. No, I'm sorry. Fastest eliminated.
Eliminated.
Quickest eliminated.
It could be Johnny Knoxville.
It could be Johnny Knoxville.
No, they're gonna want to have him in there for a little while to promote the movie.
You would think, but it's also Johnny Knoxville. Who's a dumb like? They don't have any jobbers.
Otis.
anymore. Who are the
I'm
jobbers?
gonna say
Yeah.
Otis.
Who are the
Because how do you ever eliminate a big guy like Otis?
right?
What about Damien Priest?
Could see it also being Dawkins just because it's Angelo Dawkins. But-
Quickest elimination, Damien Priest.
Yeah, I'll say it. I think I took him at 29 as well. So yeah, he's coming in and going right back out.
Give me Knoxville. Quickest
Okay.
eliminated. I think that's the smartest choice.
And then just make a parade of leaving. Or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll be around for a while, but he'll be the fastest out. Longest person in.
You know what? I'm gonna say Matthew Riddle hangs around a while.
Damn it. Matt Riddle was what I was gonna say.
I mean, you could still say it, I guess.
No, I don't want to copy.
Lame, but
Yeah, I'm not copying you. Longest
announced
sticking
on
around.
Twitter. I love this. Announced on Twitter for most of these.
Yeah, what a lame fucking thing. Give me Austin Theory longest in there.
Really?
We're gonna start putting a shine on him
Okay.
Okay.
now that he's Vince McMahon's buddy.
I'll take Kevin Owens. KO.
Okay, that's
Okay.
not bad.
Yeah, why not?
Most eliminations. I'm gonna say this first so you don't steal it. Give
Damien
me
Priest.
Damien Priest. God damn it!
I'll go elsewhere.
Shit.
I'll go. You take him. I'll go elsewhere.
Damn it!
Wait, you can have Damien.
I want Damien Priest for most eliminations.
Does Omos win matches? Is he pushed at all?
I don't really know.
I'll say
I mean,
Austin
yeah.
Tahiri. I'll say Austin Tahiri.
Most eliminations.
Yeah, that's how
Wow.
they're going to shine on him.
Okay.
He's going to go nuts and just eliminate a bunch of people.
I think he's gonna sell for hours.
Well, it'd be better. But
Okay.
Uh,
How'd you know I was gonna pick Damien Priest?
he's the obvious
That's
answer.
the obvious
give me
one.
Omos.
That's
Why
not a
not?
bad one. I like
Yeah.
that.
Big
you-
giant guy.
All right, that leads us to the winner. Who will be the winner of the match?
Oh shit.
You want the odds?
Yeah.
Oops. Let's see. Men's Royal Rumble.
Randy Orton is the obvious choice, sadly.
Brock-
I don't know if I'm going to pick him, but that's a sad.
Brock is plus 250 to
Is he
win.
the champ right now? One of the champs?
He is one of the champs, so I don't know why he would win it. Big E is plus 550. AJ Styles plus 800. Almost plus 800. Lashley, Roman, and Seth are all plus 1,000. Drew McIntyre returning
Oh.
plus 1,200. Yep. The Rock. I don't think we're gonna see
No,
The Rock.
Jesus.
John
plus
Cena's
1,200.
my answer.
Priest and Theory both 1,600 for the men's Rumble.
All right.
I'm going to say John Cena wins.
I'll take Lashley. I'll take the.
That's a good one.
the outs-
Orton is the obvious answer here. But
No,
not going to be somebody under the age of 35, that's for sure.
Orton.
Isn't Lashley old too?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Lashley's
so I'm
very
okay.
old.
I'm okay.
Give me the newly re-signed Kevin Owens.
Okay, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
I don't think so either, but he resigned, so that makes me think that they want to maybe invest in him.
Maybe.
You would think.
Okay, time for the Women's Rumble.
Are all the women in SmackDown? Like, because all of them were announced on SmackDown.
There's not a lot of women.
Oh shit! The Bellas.
The Bellas.
Yeah, they're around, huh?
The Bellas are around. All right, let's start at the top again. Who's number 2 to enter the Women's Royal Rumble?
Queen Zelina.
Hmm.
Was she the queen of the ring? Is that what the queen gimmick
Yes,
is here?
yep.
I'm gonna say Queen Zelina is number 2, so she can have a full entrance.
Okay.
Aaliyah is around, huh?
Still around.
Has she been called up?
Yeah.
Oh, good for her, I guess.
Yep. She's called up.
Do we? Any indication on who's going to be first?
Not yet.
All right.
Mickey James here. While you see it in orange,
Yeah.
the current Impact Knockout Champion,
Right.
and they're acknowledging it.
Oh
Which is
wow.
weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go Lita.
Oh, okay.
Number 2. Try to get
Again.
a quick pop for.
Okay.
To cop on your thing, they could do Nikki and Brie 1-2.
Right. They
They
could.
won't,
I
but-
don't think they would. Give me Rhea Ripley, 2.
Okay.
Give me Rhea Ripley, 2. All right, 29. 29.
Give me Tamina.
Ooh. Like a letdown at 29? That's what you're thinking here?
And then bring it back up with something crazy for 30.
29.
Also, that way she doesn't have to be in there for very long.
That's true. 29.
Becky.
Becky's champ. I don't know if she'll show up in this, but okay.
I mean, they need to
Brock,
pull in whoever they can get.
Yeah.
Brock is in the other one, so
Yeah.
give me Shotzi. 29.
Okay.
All right. Moving on. 2 surprise entrants for the ladies. They already
Jesus,
have
we
a lot
got-
of. They
We
spoiled
gotta
a
get
lot
more
of.
surprise.
Yeah,
than this.
they spoiled a lot of the surprises here.
Cody's wife
Brandy.
Interesting.
Woof.
and
Mm.
Xia Li. Is that a name?
She's currently under contract.
Now,
on
Bailey would
SmackDown.
not be surprised
I think she counts.
as a surprise?
Yeah,
Why?
because she has been injured and hasn't been around.
Oh, I'm going to say Bailey then. If
Okay.
I can have that.
That's one.
Where's some of the NXT girls?
They're all already there. Ember
Yeah.
Moon?
Fired.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna pick Ember Moon. They're gonna bring her right back.
Wow. Okay.
No,
Did
no.
you do your second yet, Bill?
I did not. Sable.
Sable.
Yep.
Not Sunny though. Not Sunny.
no.
Not Sunny.
I want to take away my Ember Moon. I want Paige. I want Paige.
That
Okay.
seems like it's gonna happen.
Does it?
Yeah. People think it's gonna happen.
I know she wants to be GM or something again, or at least that was what she was saying. But
She's had all these people are
needs
coming
to
back from concussions and neck injuries, so wouldn't be surprised if
it's true.
her return is because she's not old at all. She's so young.
Yeah, she's
I don't
like
even-
27 or
Is she
28,
30?
maybe
I don't
30.
even. I don't think she's even 30 yet.
So who did you said Paige and who, Wally?
Paige and Brandy Rhodes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Did
Good
not-
one and a weird
I
one.
could not remember.
Good one and a weird one. Makes me want to say like Bull Nakano or somebody like crazy
That'd be
like
good.
that. But give me Kairi Sane
Oh.
coming
Okay.
back for a fun.
Where's Asuka?
She's been gone
Oh, like fired?
off TV.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
not fired. Give me Kairi Sane and give me let's see, who's a weird person that doesn't work there.
Maki Ito.
That would be funny. Give me another Impact person. Give me
Who's the one that used to have the goofy dance in NXT and then got it over? Where she was like,
Emma.
Emma.
Poppin' Bubble Emma. That's not a bad one.
Because she's in Impact now. Is her
she's
actual name.
She's
right?
there. Tennille Dashwood, I believe.
I think she's got a tag team partner now. Because I think it's her and her tag team partner against the Iconics or something like that.
I think her tag team partner is like Dude. I think it's
Oh.
like her valet is her partner.
Oh.
Okay, let me get serious here. Give me Deonna Purrazzo. They're going to pull another Impact person out. Just
Good.
for a one-off deal. Fastest eliminated.
Mickey James. Now she's not going to know it, but they're inviting her in just so they can embarrass her.
They're going to
That
sandbag
is-
her.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Wow.
Or Nikki Bella because Brie does it.
Ooh.
But
I don't think that's going to happen
I
either.
don't think so.
Fastest eliminated. Give me...
I'm gonna take Nikki Ash.
That's not bad. Give me Dana Brooke.
Hmm.
Give me Dana. Because she was like 24/7 titling, so I'm going to... She might even be the 24/7 champ still. I'm not sure. So maybe something weird happens with that.
Longest?
Did you go, Bill?
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, Mickey James.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Longest in?
Yeah.
Naomi.
Lita.
Oh,
Really?
interesting.
Rhea.
Okay.
Rhea Ripley.
Most
You
eliminations.
know who's going to show up in this? I know we're past their surprise entrance. Beth Phoenix is definitely going to show up in this.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but that's not a surprise because she showed up like with Edge beating up Maurice,
That's true.
so
Yeah.
she's gonna definitely be.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a surprise, really. I mean, yeah, okay, sure, she's not on this list, but she's
Yeah,
gonna
you're
be
right.
in there.
I forgot she just showed back up. Where's my music?
Most eliminations.
Shayna.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Beth Phoenix wouldn't be a bad one, so give me Beth Phoenix.
Give me Rhea Ripley.
Okay, Rhea's getting a lot of love from this one.
Yeah.
She's That was most eliminations, right? All right, winner. Who's your winner?
Who are the champions currently?
Becky and
Is it still Charlotte?
You know who's gonna win it?
yeah, I think, right?
Ronda Rousey is going to win it.
Oh, that would have been a
man.
surprise. That would have been a surprise.
Yeah, but I thought of it now. So she's going to win it. I picked my winners are John Cena and Ronda Rousey. So
Top. You want the odds of who they think is going to win it?
Yeah, okay.
Alexa Bliss plus 400. Bianca Belair
That's
plus
shocking to me.
400.
I could see that.
Bailey plus 450. I feel like that's a good one. Liv Morgan plus 500. Charlotte plus 700. Rhea Ripley plus 800. Nikki Bella, Paige plus 1,000. Lita plus 1,200. Raquel Gonzalez, who's not announced,
Oh, yeah.
plus 1,200. I don't think they really like Raquel, considering how they've treated her in NXT.
She's big, though.
Give me Shayna.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would be something.
I think we finally get to see Shayna versus Charlotte.
Give me Lita.
Got Lita doing everything. Huh?
Yep. Give me Lita because they're gonna do the Edge thing with Lita. Just gonna have a
Yeah.
top person win it, like from the past.
I see.
That's my.
So she's going to stick around after that, then?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I believe she's sticking around.
All right.
That's good.
Okay. Is that it?
I believe so.
Did we do it?
Nick's lost.
Yeah, not very good.
The Knicks. All right. How long are these matches gonna go? Do we want to do that, or do we want to skip that?
Right. How? What's the average again? Like.
It's like an hour, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to do this, or we want to skip
Men's 1 hour, 22 minutes and 30 seconds.
A long one.
Women's 1 hour and 3 minutes and 46 seconds.
Men,
it?
1 hour, 2 minutes. Women, 54 minutes.
You got real short.
Men 1 hour, 12 minutes. Women 59 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Bill, it's time for a segment to be named later. What do you got?
Let me just check one thing. Let me see if we're going to do this or not.
It's a busy night tonight. Busy
Okay.
night.
So, I wanted to touch on 3 things quickly. We talked last week, obviously, about James Bond and all the music from it.
Yes.
And Ryan, you said something that I guess made sense, but I'd never put together. That Live and Let Die is a Bond song.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Just a song I knew from Paul
Wings.
McCartney.
Just Wings.
Yeah. So I wanted to look into the Bond music and like what these are. It is a who's who of musicians.
Lots of
Everyone
people.
is very famous.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
As I said, the one that I thought was the biggest crossover was "Live and Let Die" by Paul McCartney and Wings. It was number 2 on the U.S. charts when it came out.
Wow.
The first one to go number 1 on the U.S. chart was "A View to Kill" by Duran Duran.
Oh.
Yes. That was a popular song.
I don't know that I know. Not "Hungry Like a Wolf," right?
No, you would know it. Like the "View to a Kill" part, you wouldn't know, but like the chorus, you do.
Okay. The first one to go number 1 in the UK ever was "Writing on the Wall" by Sam Smith, which we saw in our movie.
Yep.
Right. Sam Smith.
It also won an Oscar for Best Original Song. And "Skyfall" by Adele was the first to win an Oscar for Best Original Song.
Yes.
So those are the big ones, but they were all Nancy Sinatra and like all of the soul women. Not all, but a lot of them.
Yep.
I also had a fun Twitter from Maki Ito.
Yay.
We've talked about her and making fun of simps, just the
Yes.
weird dudes that are weirdly nice to her and stuff all the time.
Yep.
Someone else had put an advertisement up for an appearance she's making in Oregon, I believe. And so she replied to the advertisement and said, in parentheses, "To Maki Ito simp. Finally, you can see Maki Ito. I'll sell merch, so bring as much money as you can."
Bring all the money.
And then finally, I wanted to update us on the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic that we picked last week.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
we made picks on that.
We did.
This past week.
We sure did. And as of when I'm going to just double check, make sure there hasn't been an update. 2 matches, I believe, have taken place. They're doing a women's one, which we didn't pick because I didn't know we were doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, maybe they're not. It's not announced yet. I think it was assumed they're going to.
I think they said they were going to, but they haven't put the teams out yet.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So we picked it. There's been 2 matches.
Okay.
One match was Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs versus the Creed brothers.
Yep.
Right.
Of course, know all of them very well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those guys.
Know them so well that Wally and I picked that correctly.
Holy
Ryan, you did not.
Aha.
Damn it. Who
The-
won?
I don't
The Creed
remember.
brothers won.
Okay, of course.
Obviously.
Of course, sorry.
The other one that happened was an Idris Enofe and a Malik Blade took on Legado del Fantasma
Oh, yes.
Ooh, yeah.
Phantasm won.
in 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Legado del Fantasma was squashed.
No!
3 minutes it took.
Wow.
The other one was a
that's-
much longer 5.5 minutes.
I don't think that's very good for me at all.
It's not good for anyone except, obviously, I knew that they were going to lose.
Oh,
But
boy.
I think I had them going kind of far.
You did not. You had
Oh.
them winning one match.
Oh, okay. Whew.
So, as of this recording, I have 2 points. Wally has 1 point. Ryan, you're not even on the board yet.
Not even on the
Oh.
board.
You are tied with a ghost. He didn't even make picks.
Tied with a ghost. You never want to be tied with a ghost.
Nope.
Any other eBay or any other segments?
No other segments.
All right, time for the eBay wars. Wally's up by 1.
Finally,
Fuck.
finally, I just wanted you to go first. I was losing on purpose, obviously.
Sure,
Wally,
sure.
Oh no, last week you really it's
Yeah.
not a gentleman's game anymore.
Damn it.
yeah, it was no longer a gentleman game. Wally took the lead when he had dirty tactics. Bill, you're looking at this right now. It's the Royal Rumble. It's Royal Rumble season. We have
What is
it a
this?
the
DVD?
WWF 1992 Royal Rumble official program.
Oh, it's a
Was this the
program.
one in Albany?
Sure was. January 19th, 1992 at the Knickerbocker
Knicker-
Arena
Oh,
in
yeah,
Albany,
look
New
at that.
York. The ultimate brawl for the belts. This is the one that had the belt on the line. 30 participants. You see, basically this Rumble, everybody, we love it because it was from here. And Ric Flair won, and the tear in my eye and all that shit. But this is like the golden era of all the best guys in WWF in
Yeah.
a Rumble together.
Let me see if I can name everybody here.
You're gonna make most of them.
I'm pretty sure I got all of them.
Oh, you're
here.
going to get them all.
Hogan and Flair,
Taker
and Jake the Snake,
Mm-hmm.
Big Boss Man and Randy.
Yep.
Oh my God, they live Piper and
Yep.
Sid Vicious.
Of course.
Yes,
Is it Sid
Nailed it.
Vicious?
Yes.
It is, right?
Okay.
Not Sid
No.
Justice?
It's Sid Justice, right?
Whatever.
Because
It's the same guy, right?
same guy.
Yes.
What was Big Bossman's real name?
No idea.
Ray Trailer.
I was going to say, wait a minute, it's Ray, but I just lost his last name.
Ray Trailer, I believe. All right, this sucker is a WWF 1992 official program. We're ready for the description?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. For sale is a rare and hard to find WWF 1992 Royal Rumble official program, PPV WWE. The program is very good, used condition. No rips, tears, or writing on or in the program. Minor handling wear shown in photos. Please ask any and all questions prior to purchasing. Fast, same, or next day shipping is available. Payment is due within 7 days of purchase. If you need more time, let us know in advance. We'd love to combine shipping. As always, a yes, and most of the time, additional items shipped for free. I hope that helped you.
It definitely did. I was wondering about shipping, so.
This is being sold by Lisa's grandma. 99.5% on eBay. Okay. eBay war. Well, you have to go first. What does a Royal Rumble program go for in 2022 on the eBays? Very famous Royal Rumble.
$54.99.
Ooh.
You come on, be smarter than this, Wally. I had to zoom in a little bit, but it has the price right on it. The correct answer is $2.50 US dollars.
Why are you going back to this terrible strategy again?
Because it's about to win me.
It really might, though.
Wally, you are the winner.
They want $60 or more dollars for this
They
thing?
want $76.50 for this program. Wow. $76.50.
The Lisa's grandma made me bring my bid down a bit.
It's funny because there's a lot of
You
programs.
could have said 30, and I think I still would have said 250.
I think this person has a lot of these programs because they're all listed at $76.50. What's funny is SummerSlam '93 only $39. Not as interesting.
Yeah.
Not as interesting. So the '92 Rumble program, you can get it, Wally, if you want.
For 76
Estimated
bucks?
delivery by Monday, January 31st.
No, thank you.
All right, get that
Okay.
next week. You can have it on the show.
Get that
Unboxing.
You can unbox that puppy next week. Wally's up 15-13 now.
That is true.
I'll say it again. Wally is a much bigger wrestling fan than I am.
Time for heels.
Or I'm just better at eBay.
Time to
You're
review
bad at
heels.
Fuck you. I'm great at economy.
Time to review Heels episode 6, Wally. Or no, Bill.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
not
me.
me.
Not you, Wally.
All right. Had to kind of
Bill.
remember where we were at because we haven't done this
It's
in
been
a
a
while.
little bit, a couple
yeah.
weeks.
And then I remembered, that's right,
It's
everyone's
been
just
like
annoying.
It's
month?
been like 2 months.
Yeah, because you made me do the
November?
Christmas episode and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had to do Christmas
And then-
episodes. Come on, we just took a
yeah.
break for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 6 of Heels.
So episode 6 is House Show. No,
Nice.
there is no show. That's what they
No.
call this one.
No.
So we actually start with a flashback, and we see Willie and the King Spade, who they eventually reminded me his name is Tom.
Oh, right.
And he's basically saying, like, I messed everything up. This is worth no money.
Yeah.
And I'm real sad.
Being very, very depressed.
Yeah. Yeah. Foreshadowing, or backshadowing, I guess.
Yeah. that is a term. Backshadowing.
Not in a good place. And then Willie's mad at him by the end of it. But she's remembering this and looking down at the opposite of that, and it's James Harrison, whatever his character's name.
I don't think he has a character's name.
It's like Berserker or something like that.
Oh, no, it's Apocalypse.
Apocalypse, yeah, because they
Yes.
do talk about that.
Yeah.
So James Harrison is hosting at the arena triple A, an AA meeting.
No, just a
It's
double.
him and Jeff Jarrett.
Just a double.
It's weird on so many levels.
Just a double A meeting.
And he's like giving a real hopeful pep talk.
They're
to
having
the
a
game.
real Arn Anderson. Double A.
Then we go and we see sad, busted up Bobby Pinn. He's living in his trailer. He's got a broken leg, and he's kind of down and out because he's got a broken leg, and I assume it hurts.
He does seem very positive, though, considering
He's always so positive.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was remembering. I thought he broke an arm for some reason. But was that when Jack and Ace fought?
Yeah, that was that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jack was gonna like break,
he
not
didn't
pull
do
it.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
But then in the actual, what happened to him was Ace like snapped his leg. He had him in like a figure four or something, and then like actually broke it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dryer.
We then
Not
go
washing
home.
machine.
Dryer making an appearance.
Yeah.
You got jealous. You got jealous of washing
He murdered the other washing machine. That's what happened.
So we go back home, and Jack's there being a terrible father, a terrible husband,
Oh my god.
the worst character in the show.
Can I just tell you that when I'm watching this show, I want it to be good. I really do.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy it. But every time this woman is on screen with Jack, which she's right. Everything she says is right.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I just can't take it. I was like, I just want this show to be over. I just want it to be over. Anytime they're arguing about stuff, I'm like,
A big problem for me is like I see Stephen Amell and I'm like, you're not country. Like I
Right.
just don't believe that.
you're a Canadian.
See, and I look at it and I think,
You are a city boy.
this is probably a
for sure.
very accurate portrayal of the guy that would be running this
Sure.
terrible promotion.
Yeah.
It's not wrong.
But it just is so frustrating to
Yeah.
like, basically like she's like, hey, I wrote a new song. Can you please listen to it? No.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a baptism we got to go to. No, you have to be there.
Maybe at the end.
I'll see. Can you bring Close to Change Into? Oh my God, I have to go be on a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So basically, they just basically say like, yeah, he's not going to this baptism. We then go to a diner where Mike O'Malley is meeting with Rooster. And he basically says like, hey, you're not being used at all. And he's saying all the things that we see Rooster has been saying to Jack.
One of the things about the Rooster thing is like we see them talk about it. We never see him actually be great.
Yeah.
Like in the ring. He's never in the ring.
That's the thing. He's never.
We never see him be awesome and be held down. He's just always complaining about stuff.
We saw him when
He had
was
a
fighting
match.
the big guy, the Mexican, the luchador.
Yeah, a quick match, but there's never any like evidence that he's.
Well,
like,
they don't really show any matches at all, though.
I know, but they don't show him like doing anything, like even try to cut around it.
Yeah, you're right. But basically says, hey, you're awesome. They're not using you. I want to use you. And he's like, yeah, but like whatever. You know, I've been here. And he basically says like, listen, you can listen to his BS or my BS. It's gonna be BS, but you can. I'm willing to pay you for it.
Yeah.
And then he drops $1,000 on the table.
Just for being involved in this conversation.
And he says, like, I want you. Come down to wrestle with us. I'll make you a star. And then, so Rooster, of course, gets mad at this, and he chases him outside. He's like, don't you ever drop money at me like I'm a stripper. And then Michael O'Malley goes on another end. He's like, first of all, I don't go to strip clubs because I respect women. I don't know how it works. I left that money to show you that I was serious. And then he basically says, like, also, don't try to be a tough guy. You're not a tough guy because you're big and strong. Like, all you have to do to be what did he say? Like, all you got to do to be tough is like talk and then have a family to back you up or something like that.
Yeah.
You got to have backup.
And a car pulls up and a big giant dude steps out and is like, the Irish are like tops at that game or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he like basically yells at the guy that comes out to back him up. He's like, pick this up.
Yeah, he's not going to keep that money.
Yeah. And he says like, all right, give me a call basically. So Rooster's now seriously thinking about leaving.
Should have kept that money, Rooster. What are you doing?
We go to Willie and Jack, and they're arguing, and she basically says, like, Bill is not welcome. Like, you cannot bring him in for this. And Jack's like, yeah, but he's going to sell tickets, and that's what we need to do.
Everybody hates Bill.
Everything's always about the company promoting.
So at this point, for the first time, Willie's actually, like, visibly mad about Jack. And then she ends up yelling later about to the valet, like, whatever Jack wants, he's going to get. You just have to suck it up because that's what we all do.
Yeah, because Crystal has nothing to do now because she's been dropped by Ace and she can't manage Bobby because he's injured.
Yeah.
Yep. And they won't let her wrestle, even though she should be wrestling.
Yes, we do actually see a little bit of her wrestling. It looks like she's good. But yeah, once again, Jack doesn't care what anyone else thinks. He's like, whatever, we got to bring him in. We go into the locker room and we have a long conversation about why men have nipples.
What was this?
I kind of tuned out.
Was this supposed to make them likable?
Yeah,
Like,
it's supposed to be a funny boys being boys.
I like that guy, the big masked wrestler, luchador guy.
Yeah.
He's good in the show, and he's like one of the only people who's like, oh, he's fun to be around.
Yeah.
I guess James Harrison too, kind of.
But it's them two basically talking about, like, James Harrison is like, why do guys have nipples? It doesn't make any sense. Then the luchador is like,
forced.
it's so that when women take over the world, then men can nurse all the babies. It's like,
That's not
and
how
then
it
Rooster
works.
is like sitting in the corner, and like this is where he's having second thoughts because he loves the camaraderie or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
We then go to see Ace at home being sad by himself, like always. And he's watching home movies of himself and his dad talking about how great he is. He's going to be the first one from Duffy to play quarterback for the Georgia Bulldogs. And then he's going straight to the NFL. And then Jack's like, Jack being the terrible older brother is like, he's not that good. And then the terrible dad be like, Jack, he's much better than you. He's the good son.
Yeah.
He's the good son, and he's just playing shitty 7-year-old flag football. He's not even like doing anything impressive, but okay.
But yeah, so of course he's sad and he's let his father down and blah, 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 blah. He's just crying watching these videos.
Being a real sad boy.
Then we see that Ace gets a call from not Bobby Penn, the guy that used to be the
guy
big Ed or something.
The guy who quit.
Oh,
Big
shit.
Jim.
Big Jim.
Who, because he was having a baby, he quit.
Yeah, and he says like, "Hey, I want you to be the Godfather," or he already knew that. He was like, "And you have to give a speech." And he's like, "You didn't tell me that."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I meant to a week ago and I forgot. Sorry. So now he's got to give a speech, and I think like this is gonna go just terrible.
Oh yeah.
He goes downstairs because he hears his mom, and she's throwing out his dad's stuff.
Right.
But he's like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I got to get rid of the stuff. I don't need it anymore." And then he gets sad again. He's like, "But what if I want it?" And she straight up was like, "I don't care. It doesn't belong to you."
Yeah. I'm not giving it to you.
I think I zoned out for that part.
Then Bill confronts Jack to basically say, like, "You need me." And then they get in an argument, and he basically says, "You have to go talk to Willie before we can do anything. She's mad at you. Go
Get
talk
it cleared
to her."
with her.
He then goes on a podcast with Mick Foley,
Right.
and Bill actually tries to warn him, like, he's kind of a snake. Like, be careful. Like, he's going to, like, try to get to you.
Yeah.
And he goes on the show, and he basically is like, "Hey, is Bill going to be in this?" And he's like, "I don't know. We'll find out." And he's like, "I'm trying to help you advertise for your show, and you won't even tell me who's in the main event."
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, I'll be there." He's like, "Oh, my God." Okay, new line of questioning. Your dad committed suicide. How does that make you feel?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my God.
Oh.
And he's like,
Mick
"I don't
Foley-
want to talk about that." Mick's like, my listeners listen because we give them the real stuff. And this is interesting. And he's just like, it is not interesting to me.
And
Mick Foley being a dick.
Yeah.
but he mentions the name of his podcast, which is like
Yeah.
it basically is
no
like,
holds barred,
yes,
basically.
that's what it
but,
is.
A little bit different.
And so he walks out of this interview while he's getting like calls from the state fair saying like, "Hey, no one wants to go to this.
No one cares
How
about
do
this
we
show.
sell tickets?"
How do we sell tickets? We run a fair. We don't know how to sell tickets?
We had the circus and magicians, and they sold more than this.
Oh, boy.
I'm not worried, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, so he runs off of this show now. We then get, now is when Crystal confronts Willie, and she's like, "I don't have anything to do." And Willie's like, "Yeah, you screwed yourself over here. I don't know what you want me to do."
She
And then also,
blames
like-
her for Bobby Penn getting injured, too.
She's like,
It's your fault.
You got fired by one valet, and then you got your other one hurt.
Yeah.
Nothing for you. Plus, no one listens. Jack does what he wants. He doesn't listen to anyone. So good luck. Then we go to church, and the wife is singing appears to be a very beautiful song.
Yeah.
Her song that she wrote. She is a good singer, whoever the actress
Sure,
is.
right.
Of course, Jack is late. He gets stuck because there's a jackknife tractor trailer, but also he left late because he's a terrible person. So she's singing, and no one else seems to notice, but she sure notices he's not there. Ace then gives up to give a weird speech that's kind of good-ish.
Yeah.
But it's like
Starts
good
out
adjacent.
very weird.
Life is terrible. Good luck, baby. Welcome to Duffy.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But everybody seems to love it.
It's good adjacent for sure.
Bobby and Crystal, they chat again, and she tries to apologize to him, and he's like, no, like, this is what happens. I'm a wrestler. Sometimes you get hurt. And also he likes her, so he doesn't care at all. Finally, Ace gets himself to apologize and says, I'm sorry I hurt you. Once again, Bobby Pin plays it real cool. It's like, don't worry about it. Like,
Super cool about
it
it.
happens.
Big
and then
Jim.
he offers the handshake.
Big Jim convinces Ace to...
you're right. Big Jim's like, you need to talk to him.
You're a dickhead.
Yeah.
Go apologize.
I don't know exactly what happened, but you did this.
Yeah.
And so he does, and Bobby Pin offers him a handshake. He's like, don't worry about it. Also,
First-
put ranch on...
That was funny. Finally a funny moment, a fun moment.
Ace looks at him. He's like, on the barbecue?
Tell me when. Tell me when.
He's like, all right. More. And then Krista comes over and sees Ace holding a plate. And she's like, that is a lot of ranch.
he's like, this is Robbie.
Not mine.
For me. It's not for me.
Bobby just goes, well, I like ranch. Which, wrong. Ranch is not that good anyways. But this was absurd. So we see, just the party, the general, they're playing cornhole. They're passing around the new baby. And it seems that everyone outside of the wrestling organization is very happy.
Yes.
All
Everybody
the actual
in
wrestlers
are
miserable.
miserable.
He then Ace is like, hey, can I hold the baby? And he apparently has never held a baby before, even though he has a nephew.
Right.
He oh, am I holding the neck right? How do I do this?
Yeah.
As a man who did not know how to hold a baby at a party one time, and it was very funny. I get it. I get it.
Jarrett was afraid of babies until he had his own. So
Yeah, so was I.
I still don't hold babies that can't hold their heads up. If that baby cannot hold its head up, I will not
Smart
hold that
move.
baby.
Smart
no,
move.
that's fine. Yeah. Babies are babies. Well, if they can't hold their heads up, they can't do anything.
One time I walked into our college dorm and Bill was just holding a baby. I don't know whose baby it was. He just had
Seamus.
a baby.
Seamus was the name of the baby.
Yeah, just holding a baby named Seamus. Where's the
forget-
mother? Who is it? What the hell's happening? Who let you have a baby?
I don't remember her name now.
Yeah.
She was
There was
Aaron's friend.
There was just a baby there.
Oh, yeah.
Seamus is a great name for a baby, though.
It is.
The baby Seamus. Yeah.
Baby Seamus.
It was an old man baby. It kind of fit.
An old man baby.
You know how babies sometimes look like old men?
Yeah.
He had a giant head, big giant bald head. He looked like an old man. So we go back to the house. Jack is still a terrible father. They have to collect fireflies, and she's like, come on, we're going to go do it as a family. And he's like, no, you take our child outside.
No.
I'm going to sit in here and play on my phone.
Ouch.
They come back in, and they argue, and he's just a jerk. She's like, I'm not happy. He's like, well...
He kind of finally is like, you know what? Or it's kind of dickish, too. He's like, yep, you're right, but I ain't changing.
Yeah.
Which is also like a dick
She
thing.
curls up next to him anyways. I'm like, what the fuck? You're mad.
yeah.
Be mad.
I don't understand their relationship of, they have, the fun sex scene a few episodes ago where it's
Yeah.
like, why is she doing this?
Yeah.
And also, she was so happy to be at the grocery store, and this episode... One episode later, I think, right? She's like, I went to college and I work at a grocery store. What happened to one episode ago where you were so happy to work at the grocery store? What's going on?
We see Crystal and Ace, and they sort of make up. They kind of apologize to each other.
Mm-hmm.
They're at least don't hate each other, it appears, but they don't really, nothing comes of it.
Well, Ace wants to happen.
Yeah, Ace, sees her with the baby, and, he,
Oh,
I made
shit.
a mistake here, and she's just like, hey.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
See ya.
We see Bill and Willie fighting, and he won't apologize to her. He's like, hey, I might have, not done the right thing or something. She's like, waiting for him to just say I'm sorry, and he won't. And then she tells him to,
Yeah,
and he still won't.
doesn't.
Right.
And then eventually he like calls her on some of her stuff, and we get some backstory that she had been his valet. They were together, and then she jumped ship and became Jack Spade's valet. And he's like, "You thought he was
Tom.
the one."
Tom's
Tom,
valet,
excuse
right?
me. Tom
Yeah.
Spade's valet.
Well, what was his
King Spade.
King Spade?
You thought he was the one, so you jumped ship and joined him. And not just like professionally, that like ended our relationship. And he basically says like, I was in love with you, and then you just dumped me for like a way out of here.
Yeah.
And then you hated me when I got that chance.
Something
Wild Bill turned babyface.
He was like, I could have dealt with you going with Tom as his valet, but when you kicked me out of your bed, that's what really hurt the most.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, jeez.
Yeah. So then she sort of screws him over, and they sort of are better off. And he kind of says like, I'm sorry I told you to abort your daughter. But they're still not really on great terms.
Yeah.
You can't really come back from that,
Yeah.
Wild Bill.
We see Rooster in his car, and he calls up, and he says like, I'm going to your place, Mike O'Malley. I want to be with you.
I want
Because he
Mike-
does at one point try to confront Jack, and he's like, hey, man, like we've talked about me getting a spot, like, and Jack's like, we have the same conversation over and over because Jack's a terrible person.
Yeah. And Rooster's like, nope,
He's
it changes each time.
It's sort of the same, but it changes every time, and he's got a
Yeah.
smug look like this is when he decides like, screw
I'm
this
down.
place, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Like, man, you're not listening to me.
I'm excited to see more of Mike O'Malley on the show. I'll say
Yeah.
that because he was good in his. He's only been on for like a total of like 6 minutes in these 6 episodes,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm excited to see more of him.
Which is, presumably we will here.
I'm assuming he's going to be a super shady weirdo, and this is going to backfire for Rooster. But
Probably. We get one more scene of Jack being a terrible husband. He's fighting with his wife. Then he just gives her some promos. We already kind of talked about it, but he gives her promos about like I gotta like keep the business propped up or whatever, and it works. She eats into it, and she's like crawling up with him, like you said. Ace is very sad. He's just crybaby.
sad boy.
And then we end the episode with everyone outside of DWL is happy. All these jerks are sad. And I don't like any of them. Even Crystal has lost her shine again for me.
Yep.
In this one?
Yep.
Why? What did she do in this one then?
She just was annoying. I don't know.
Oh, well, she lost her spot. That's my spot.
Yep.
All right, that's Heels, episode 6. We're almost there.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
We're almost there. Wally, you have a top 5, or you
I
want to
do.
skip it?
We've got U.S. men's national team World Cup qualifiers this week.
Oh, boy.
So I'm going to go with the
Getting in.
top 5 players who need to show up and have good games.
Landon Donovan.
At number 5, I'm going to say is Miles Robinson. He's one of our center backs. He's been very solid at the back line, but we need him to keep playing very well. Number 4, we'll say Yunus Musa. He's a midfielder, usually number 8.
You seem not
Well, I'm
sure about that.
I'm trying to keep it like not above people's heads. So he's a
I mean,
midfielder.
we're big soccer fans,
Yes.
so he would never
Who
be
you
able
talking
to
to?
stump. He would never stump us.
But he needs to get the offense going. Like he's a very tricky player. He's great with the ball at his feet. He's a very creative player. We need that.
Still Michael Bradley.
Number 3 is Serginho Dest. He just needs something good because he's not playing at Barcelona, and that's a big problem for him.
Wait, he's on Barca, the main club though.
And he had
So
been-
potentially
he was,
he's getting some good practices in.
yes, but like he was playing all last year.
Oh,
He
not
seems
good.
he seems to be on the outs with the new manager. So
So he'll be playing for Chicago next year.
no, we need him to get a move to another.
Bundesliga
Club.
2.
No, not 2. Number 2 is Christian Pulisic, who's also not getting a lot of run with Chelsea at the moment.
He
so
was for a little while.
He was, but they've got so many attacking options and the manager Thomas Tuchel doesn't really stick with a set group. He just kind of keeps rotating people in and out of the squad, and you're like, all right, well, give him some
When
more,
he coaches basketball.
give him some more run.
Hockey
And-
change 5 in, 5 out.
All right, guys, just keep doing what you were doing. Thanks, Coach.
And the number 1 player is Ricardo Pepe.
Pepe.
He's our number 9. He just got a move to Augsburg in the Bundesliga, and we just need somebody to score goals. So,
We do need someone.
The
for
big
that.
reason for him to be a number 1.
Dempsey, maybe.
No, he's been retired for like.
Him and Donovan could team up to do some good stuff in this World Cup.
Is Alexi Lala still around?
Oh my God, no! Fuck that guy.
Bring back the legends, just like WWE. Things
Legend
aren't
team.
going well. Bring back the old guys.
Legend
They'll fix
team.
everything.
That's it. That's a top 5 for you.
All right, quick hitters. WWE backstage reportedly is disappointed in NXT 2.0.
Oh, because nobody's watching it? Weird.
They can't understand why nobody can get behind these people. Well, because you fucking got rid of everybody that people liked and have
At
all
the
these
same
new
time,
people
we'll
that
give
we
it
don't
gradually.
know.
Put in a bunch of new people. Give
Yeah.
awesome gimmicks like guy who poops a lot.
Yeah.
And Mike DeFazio, the garbage man.
Ghost. Oh, yeah. It's shocking that they're
How are they this
they're
bad at business?
so tone deaf they
That's
wouldn't
the
even
problem. They're excellent at business.
they wouldn't even realize that
They're
it's bad.
terrible at television shows, but somehow excellent at business.
It's weird. President business. Mustafa Ali not granted his release.
Which I'm not surprised by.
yeah.
They're just
But I
going
think
to let
as
him
we were
rot.
discussing off air,
Oh no!
no, he's not going to rot. He's going to get caught with the next round of cuts. But then they're firing him. He's not quitting on them. They're going to
Right.
fire him.
He's gonna be the quickest eliminated.
No, he wouldn't be there.
I don't think they're even going to use him. Scotty Too Hottie.
It is possible, though.
Scotty Too Hottie. You know him from the dancing and all that. He
course.
was an NXT coach.
For a
Did you
long
know-
time.
You know that? He was a long
yeah.
time NXT coach. And he recently quit. Right before all this stuff started happening, he quit. And he was on Jericho's podcast, and I was like, I bet he has some stories. And he was like, he wasn't disrespectful or like, bashing or shooting or whatever. But he was just like talking about some of the weird shit going on. He's like, okay, here's a weird story. We used to get to go to TV like NXT dressed in our like NXT windsuits or whatever during the pandemic because nobody's fucking there. So like, we'll wear our windsuits. We'll do our jobs. Like, we don't need to be dressed up. There's no public here. There's no like. And then they started wanting them to wear suits, and he's like, wear suits for who? There's nobody here. And then they wanted everybody to be more clean cut. All the coaches to like clean up their looks, whatever that means.
Oh, so they're the Yankees.
And then he's like, the final straw. He's like, I kind of get it. You want to look more professional, whatever. It's stupid. Why are you micromanaging this bullshit? Just fucking let us do our jobs. We're not even on TV. Like, it's stupid. And then he's like, and then we got a decree from Vince or people on high saying, I assume Vince, the coaches all look too old. They need to dye their hair and beards to look younger. The coaches who are not on television.
Now,
need
Vince
to-
shows up on TV with gray hair all the time.
Right.
But
The coaches need to dye their hairs and beards to look less old.
it's so stupid.
The
I did
who are
see
not on TV.
a thing
He's
where-
like, that's why I quit.
There was a story where some dude who has not appeared on TV or anything, but who is legitimately a hair model. Like, that's part of his his thing is he gets paid because he has nice hair. And Johnny Ace, John Laurinaitis, approached him and said, you need a haircut. It's like, what?
No.
He didn't like tell him like a directive you needed, but he was like, you don't look good. You should cut your hair.
Jesus Christ.
The other thing that this reminds me, because it was a kayfabe news headline,
They're fun.
which I didn't read the story, just the headline I thought was very funny.
Uh-oh.
Scotty Too Hottie and Too Cold Scorpio team up, new tag team called Room Temperature.
I like that. That's good. They're fun.
That was good.
Another quick hitter. Vince McMahon thinks Finn Balor is not box office and has given up on him.
No kidding, huh? It's because he's about 80 pounds too light for Vince to even look at him. Doesn't matter that he's one of the best in the world.
Oh God,
he's too small.
What a silly thing. All right, tweets of the week. We'll get ourselves out of here. First one, WWE on Fox. What is the most shocking moment in Royal Rumble history? Brian Gewirtz, former writer for WWE. You mean besides an unplanned legit tie, followed by the chairman of the company coming down to the ring and tearing both of his quads live on pay-per-view just before the entire company had to fly to Japan to do weekly TV for the first time ever? A legit tie.
I saw because somebody responded to that with like a laughing emoji and was like, "Yes, of course." Besides that, I forget. That was a legit tie though. That wasn't supposed to be.
It was not supposed to happen, which is why Vince came down. Right. And when he came down, he busted.
I remember that
both of his quads
and just sat in the ring.
Just sat in the ring,
trying to no sell two busted quads.
Oh, I do remember.
It was like just
then
pointing at
the
people.
Match, I think, restarted with just the two. It was Batista
just the
and
last
Cena.
two. Yeah.
Very silly.
And they like took turns throwing each other out, but it didn't count. Yeah.
Local Soundwave, who shows up a lot on this. More WWE wrestlers need to announce their new name changes after they win matches. Well into their careers. I need Randy Orton to win, grab a mic and go, "This victory goes to Maurice. My new name, Maurice." Very funny. Toro Yano fan account, always funny.
Oh, yes.
Gunner McGillicuddy, which was what Cody said in his promo on Wednesday on Dynamite. He goes, "We don't do stupid things like rename people like Gunner McGillicuddy or whatever the hell they just did."
Oh, because of Michael McGillicuddy.
Because of
Curtis Axel. Too.
Yeah, because of what's his? Well, I don't even remember. Walter's name changed, not Gunner.
Gunther.
Gunther. And then
Gunner is a very good wrestler. Who's in? That was his name before WWE. Then he came to WWE and joined the Forgotten Sons as.
Right.
Not Gunner.
Okay.
Just as dumb.
Bill, you're gonna like this.
Ooh, I'm listening.
Alan Cheapshot, who shows up a lot. The many faces of William Regal. A threat. Pure disgust. These are all gifts. Mm-hmm. Pimp slap mode.
I've not seen this. I'm going to have to find these.
It's a whole thread. Where am I? See you later, sunshine. Don't touch me. Make that money. And others.
The first, those two, there's at least two of them I can picture.
Make that money is him.
Don't touch me.
Him dancing with, what's his name there? His good buddy. Teddy Long.
What was the Sunshine one? I can picture Sunshine.
Sunshine is him and Ultimo Dragon, where he walks away, where Ultimo tries to do a crossbody to the outside, and he just walks away and says, "See you later, Sunshine."
Because he used to call people Sunshine as GM, too.
Yeah. So that is also on the list. And there's one more. Hold on. I think there's one or two more. One more. Maki Ito doing a whole little headbutt thing. It just says, "Mood."
Yep. She does that one. I've seen that several times. Yep. Her just falling.
You can follow along with us on Twitter at NationPod. All right, it's my review next, I think, right?
It's not mine.
I haven't done one.
It is your turn.
Let's do Heels 7.
All right, we're doing it.
Let's figure. Let's work our way through this.
I'm not picking Heels 8 because I do not want to have to be the one who talks about that last episode.
Well, I figured you're going to pick You're going to pick Peacemaker 1.
Oh,
that's what I thought.
I could do that
because you
said something about. Do we have access to that?
Yeah, HBO Max.
Do we have that?
Yeah, we have it.
Oh, okay.
Somebody has it.
I have it.
Yeah,
I think I tried to find it the other day, and I don't any longer. But
well, I'll get it for you.
Yeah.
But HBO Max has Peacemaker, and you said something about Peacemaker.
I watched a half an episode of it the other day, and I was very confused.
Of Peacemaker?
Yes.
I feel like you have to watch some of this.
I watched the second half of episode 4, and I was very confused.
Well, why the fuck are you watching?
Because I walked in and it was on, and I just happened to see the end of it.
Okay. That's it. Enjoy the Royal Rumble. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Peace out.
See ya.